Welcome to Lauren Mann, the nurse's friend, for Blood, Blood, and More Blood. Today we are going to talk about the circulatory system. Blood is made up of two parts, the liquid part and the solid part. The solid part is made out of cells and platelets, and the liquid part is made out of plasma. Plasma is 90% water. Cells and platelets all have different jobs. Red blood cells' job is to deliver oxygen to our body cells and to take waste like carbon dioxide and urine away from our body cells to our lungs, where we breathe it out. Red blood cells are manufactured or made in our bone marrow, which is at the inside of our bone. White blood cells' job is to travel throughout our body, destroying diseases and bacteria. They also repair torn body tissues. White blood cells are formed in lymph nodes, which are places in our body that send out white blood cells to fight infection. You get swollen lymph nodes when they are sending out lots of white blood cells. Platelets' job is to clot blood. This means that whenever you get a wound, platelets help stop the bleeding. Platelets are formed from the bone cells in our bone marrow. Red blood cells are the most numerous out of all the blood cells and platelets. As you can see from the chart, there are 5 million red blood cells per cubic millimeter in our body, 300,000 platelets, and 6,000 white blood cells. Blood travels through our body in blood vessels. There are 3 kinds of blood vessels in our body. Veins carry deoxygenated blood, which is blood that has gotten rid of its oxygen. Veins carry the blood to the lungs where they pick up oxygen. Arteries carry oxygenated blood, which you have probably guessed is blood that is full of oxygen. Arteries carry blood back from the lungs. Capillaries, the third and smallest blood vessels, attach veins and arteries together. For example, the blood goes through the veins, into the capillaries, and then into the arteries. During our blood's trip through our body, it always goes through the heart. Our heart is a little larger than our fist. Our heart, like many other mammals, has 4 chambers, 2 atria and 2 ventricles. Using the chart, I will show you the different places in our heart and the trip of blood through our heart. Blood first goes through the vena cava, into the right atrium, through the tricuspid valve, and into the right ventricle. It then goes up the pulmonary valve into the pulmonary artery, where it then goes out to the lungs, where it gets more oxygen. Then it comes back through the pulmonary veins into the left atrium, through the mitral valve, and into the left ventricle. It then goes through the aortic valve into the aorta and back through the body. Blood goes through our heart in 2 beats. The first beat, lub, is when our blood is going through the tricuspid valve on the right side, and on the left side it's going through the mitral valve. On the second beat, dub, blood is traveling through the pulmonary valve on the right side, and on the left side, the aortic valve. It all happens so fast in a quick lub-dub, 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 lub-dub. Blood helps our body in many ways, such as defeating diseases, getting rid of carbon dioxide and other wastes, and stopping too much blood from escaping our body, and taking oxygen throughout our body. Thank you for joining me for Lauren Mann, the nurse's friend, Blood, Blood, and More Blood.
You have to talk as much as you want. Audience not a
La
problem.
la la la. It's really dangerous.
This is going to be awesome.
Connor, did you brush your teeth?
No.
Hurry up. see?